Hello handheld gamers and welcome back to the channel. Today it's time for something a little bit different, although still handheld based. So I've been a big Sony fan for years and years. I bought PS1 back in 1995. I skipped the PS2 generation because it was a bit too soon for me. But in 2004 when the PSP was released, I had to have one. Now I hadn't really done much research at that point and I rushed out, spent weeks trying to get hold of one, managed to get one. So when 2011 came along, and the reservation window opened for the PS Vita, I was right at the front of that list. I was one of the first in the country to pick one of these up on the release date in 2012. I think it was February 22nd. That was a long time ago. I now have about 5 PlayStation Vitas. I have my original one that I got on day one. I have one that's still sealed in the case that will just stay that way forever. I've got a couple of Gen 2s. And I also picked up a couple of Wi-Fi one's second hand. Now, I picked one up that was fully working, and then I picked this one up which is a broken screen. It was advertised as working but untested, and that had sound but there was no display. And when it arrived, it had a big crack in the screen up here. So this is actually a standard black Wi-Fi first generation PlayStation Vita, and I bought from Aliexpress a red LCD screen cover. It's actually a proper OLED, it's not LCD, but it was very easy to fit. It took a bit of time, but very easy to fit. And the reason I want to talk about these today is I see these as the perfect gift for kids these days. So I feel no guilt in the fact that I have unlocked and jailbroken this PlayStation Vita. I've put thousands of pounds into Sony's pockets over the years, and this product is now not supported. So I generally download games that I have paid for, so I don't feel any guilt. I'm not going to say you should do that. You'll probably end up downloading a few games and you'll love it so much you'll end up buying hardware copies of the games anyway. I know some games that I purchased originally, I then downloaded, and then I downloaded some other games that I hadn't purchased because they maybe weren't UK release, and then I scoured the internet to try and buy them after the fact. So it's up to you. Let your conscience be your guide. But anyway, I use PKGJI to install games. It works pretty well. My kids have used it a little bit. They've downloaded a few games, not many. The irony is they download games that I've bought on multiple platforms, which I think is hilarious. So here we go, they're playing Fruit Ninja at the moment, would you believe it? And I have to say they've been really enjoying playing these games. So yeah, should you do something similar? Well, the choice is yours, to be honest, but it keeps the Sony dream alive while they don't care about us. So, should you buy a PlayStation Vita for your kids? Well, I think you should, to be honest. And buy some legitimate games while you're at it. It's definitely worth it. Now in this case I have... Oops, blown myself up. In this case I have bought a PlayStation Vita cart. That's something there actually. And in there, so there's a PS to Vita Pro adapter, and in there I've put in a 128 gig card, which is plenty. There's no, this is a generation 1, so it's got no card in the bottom there. I did have one in originally just to set this up, obviously, to jailbreak it. Now there's some way better guides online. I'm not going to try and talk you through how to do it. Look up Mr. Mario, he does some of the best videos for the Vita, I would say. And yeah, definitely worth buying a PlayStation Vita in 2023. If nothing else, to give to your kids, so you can sit and enjoy your Steam Deck all to yourself. So I'm going to sit and play this for a little while. My kids are out, so I'm just going to play this for a little bit of lunch, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.